Proclamation for Public Power Week, and Sun Prairie has its own municipal utility, so it's appropriate that we celebrate that. And we have with us from the utility, Rose Schulze, who is the finance manager of the utility. But the interesting thing about Rose, city council members, is that she lives in Columbus, and Columbus has asked her to serve on their utility commission. They're also a public power community. So we're getting double duty out of Rose. She brings ideas back from Columbus, and in fact, this proclamation came from Columbus. So I think that's an interesting connection. I was really pleased when she was willing to do that. So let me read this proclamation, and then I'll present it to you and Steve. Steve, of course, is your representative on the Utility Commission, so I've asked him to join us. And then, Rose, if you'd like to say a few words and we're done, I'd like that, and then shake hands with the City Council so they can also recognize the utility. Whereas we, the citizens of Sun Prairie, place a high value on local control over community services, and therefore have chosen to operate a community-owned, locally controlled, not-for-profit electric utility, and as consumers and owners of our electric utility, have a direct say in utility operations and policies. And whereas Sun Prairie Utilities has provided our homes, businesses, farms, social service, and local government agencies with reliable, efficient, and cost-effective electricity for over 100 years, employing sound business practices designed to ensure the best possible service at not-for-profit rates. Whereas Sun Prairie Utilities is a valuable community asset that contributes substantially to the well-being of local citizens through energy efficiency, customer service, environmental protection, economic development, and safety awareness. And whereas Sun Prairie Utilities is a dependable and trustworthy institution whose local operations provide many consumer protections and continue to make our community a better place in which to live and work, as well as contributes to protecting the global environment. Now therefore be it resolved that Sun Prairie Utilities will continue to work to bring lower cost, safe, reliable electricity to community homes. And be it further resolved that the week of October 16th to the 12th, 2019, be designated Public Power Week in order to honor Sun Prairie Utilities for its contributions to the community and make its consumer owners, policymakers, and employees more aware of its contributions to their well-being and how it makes their lives more powerful. Be it therefore resolved that our community joins hands with more than 2,000 other public power systems in the United States in this celebration of public power recognition that Sun Prairie Utilities is good for customers, businesses, the community, and the nation. So let's present this to Rose. If you'd like to say a few words, that's yours. Yeah, go ahead. Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank the mayor and Alder Stacker for putting the proclamation on the agenda. We appreciate that on behalf of Sun Prairie Utilities. I just wanted to put a little plug in for our Public Power Week activities this year. This is the second year we've been contributing to the 9 elementary schools for the fun runs. We make a donation, and then we also provide like the goodie bags, water bottles, and they have energy or water saving tips on those. As far as the residents in general, any customer, whether they're a homeowner or renter, they can, as long as they sign up for our My Account customer portal, as long as they do that by noon on Friday, October 11th, they'll be automatically entered in for a drawing for a Smart Home Energy Efficiency Kit giveaway. There will only be one winner. Our energy services rep would then come to the person's home or apartment and do a walkthrough and assess their needs and kind of customize the things that they would get with that. That's it. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Rose, for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you, Rose. And now I'm going to add one item under business of the mayor that's not printed on your agenda. This past weekend, on Saturday, we did the first ever Multicultural Fair in Sun Prairie, and Sandy Xiong, assistant to the Sun Prairie City Administrator, was the person that organized that. So Sandy, I'd like you to come up and tell us some things about how it worked, how you felt about it, and then what your thoughts are on subsequent years.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Mr. Mayor. So as Mayor Esser mentioned, this past weekend was the first annual Multicultural Fair. The fair hosted 16 performances, and we had 45 vendors and exhibitors, including the Lakota group, who was out there for their third community open house. We estimate that the fair brought in about 1,000 attendees throughout the day. Attendees had the opportunity to connect with one another while enjoying live music and dance performances and food from around the world. There were various arts and craft vendors available with items available for purchase, along with community agencies and city services. Activities included face painting, creating your own flag, board breaking with Tang Sudo, which is a local Korean karate group here in Sun Prairie, as well as dancing to music with a Zumba performance. This event wouldn't have been possible without your support, the support of city staff, the community support, the business community, and the hard work of our 33-person planning team. And I always joke about this with Mayor Esser. So earlier this year in March, we held our first planning meeting, and over the course of the last 6 months, we've added members, whether they were residents or community leaders, community agencies. We really wanted the team to include everybody in the community. And I think it was a really successful event. I tell everyone for the first year, I would have been happy with 200 people showing up. And so to really see the number of people come out, even when it was a little cold at the beginning, it warmed up, the sun came out, and it was really awesome to see the community show up and support one another. So we are holding an exit meeting next Monday with our planning team, and we're hoping to kind of sit down, take a look at the feedback we received from vendors, performers, and attendees, and hope that we can start planning for next year. We're looking to grow the event. A lot of the feedback that I've heard was more food, more performances, more vendors, and so we're really excited to take this back and move forward to make this something that
Great. So while you're here, I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of us. I have said this to her before, but it's through her efforts and her personality and energy that this all came together. Aaron and I went to a meeting about a year and a half ago, and a lot of people said, we want a community event. And Aaron and I didn't know what that meant. And then you were hired last November, and Aaron gave you that as a task, and you brought it together, and you brought all these people into it, and you made it happen. And I want you to know, and on behalf of the City Council, I want to tell you how much we appreciate your efforts. Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you.